need to do is, as you actually drive through this gate, then we need to go into low range, and I'll be putting on my center diff lock straight away. Obviously you also do it automatically. And this is most likely going to be our most extreme one of the day.
There you go guys, you heard him. This is going to be our most extreme one of the day. Already I can feel it. Yep, it's quite a steep incline. Center diff lock.
When you think about the line that you take in up here, just think about those side steps as well.
Okay. So this is not just about scenery guys and doing off-roading, this is about learning how to off-road. This is very good information you get. Obviously you'll get the same information when you go with friends who have got experience, but for beginners and for me who don't have people like me who don't have people to go out with, this is invaluable information. Look at these sharp rocks. It's really good the way this car goes over them. It's now I appreciate all the videos that I see. I appreciate them more now as I see how they went through, and they were explaining that the camera doesn't do you justice. Guys, you need to experience this to know exactly what people talk about. And it doesn't matter whether you're a brilliant off-roader or a novice, it's all fun and games. Join some groups, make friends, and off you go. Whether this is lane 4 or 5.
Yep, no worries. Okay, we're just going to start the more difficult parts that come up here. Now this is a classic section where yours will come into its own because it's got all the traction aids. So your vehicle can be both proactive and it can be reactive. So proactive is where you can put it into a different mode like rock crawl, grass, gravel and snow, sand and so on. And then reactive is where the vehicle detects the slip and then decides where it wants to actually put the torque to a particular wheel to give it most traction and when to put on the centre and rear locker in yours. Mine, however, has got none of that. So my vehicle's just got to be proactive. I've got to see ahead. I've got to try and determine what needs to be done and then probably use a bit more momentum than yours because I'm not going to be able to crawl over it. Everything is going to work, against me here. There's going to be cross-axle sections where I'm going to lose traction and I need momentum to carry me through. Right, so we're going to drive this slightly differently because I don't have any locking devices on mine apart from the center diff lock. I've not got a rear locker or a front locker on this vehicle. Maybe I should have brought one of the others, but we should be fine. Alright.
So So should I be in gravel or rock road? Which more do you suggest?
I think you'll be finding grass, gravel and snow on this one. I don't think you'll need rock crawl for this one.
Thank you, mate. So there you go, guys. Even I know gravel and grass would have been okay, but it's good to get the experts' advice, and he did say, no, you don't need rock crawl, this gravel and grass, gravel and snow will be fine. Let's get to it! The most extreme lane of the day.
Right, so the rocky bits are just coming up, just give a little bit of acceleration just to carry me over these bits.
Yes, because you guys...
Like I said, you don't need to do that, you can just crawl it in your
That's because you guys probably don't know how steep this incline was. Yeah, I can just crawl over it. Getting a bit of a loft here. Gotcha. It's okay, I've got protection. Got it. Under tree protection, so...
So coming up on your right, it's a section you'll see a lot on YouTube where people drive up it, drive down it. It's got far more extreme years ago on. You can see some stones there where people try packing it and so on. You won't get up there today, but most importantly it does consider it off-piste, so we don't want to do that anyway, we're going to stick to the track.
Roger that, mate. So there you go. Even this one's on. This is probably the most extreme one I've done, and I love it. You can see Nigel looking over his shoulders just to make sure I'm okay. This is why you always go with people, because everyone's got everyone's back. Oh, look at this section. Wow. Guys, camera did not do justice.
Well done. Did you enjoy that section?
I was just telling the viewers how brilliant that was, but they would probably not be able to see that on camera.
Yeah, the thing about cameras is they flatten everything, so it doesn't look as extreme as it actually is. But yeah, it's a great lane.
I'm hoping the GoPro had got it from the front view. That might have got it.
Hope so.
This is a very good lane. A lot of you viewers might recognize this lane.
So something to think about on tracks like this is an area where there's a lot of mountain biking and also endurance bikes as well. Now we've got a lot of trees covering the track, and you've got to be, especially with mountain bikes, you've got to be careful that people aren't flying down at 20-30 mile an hour, and they're also going to wipe out when they hit you, or maybe try and dash down the side of you, might scratch your vehicle, obviously doing self-damage. So always try and look as far ahead as you can. Something to take into consideration, because the mountain biker, he'll be looking 6 foot ahead or maybe a little bit further as to exactly what rock's coming up that he's got to try and avoid. And you won't be thinking about as far ahead as us, so I tend to leave lights on in this situation to just give them the best chance as we can of seeing us to avoid any kind of collision.
That is excellent advice. Thanks for that, Nigel. So there you go, guys. It's not just about us enjoying ourselves. Other users are also enjoying these lanes, and we have to be very considerate to all the other users. And safety is paramount when you do things like this. Not only yours, but also other road users. Let's keep these lanes open for everyone to enjoy. is really bumpy. This section here is, as you can see, how the fender is tilting. Maybe the GoPro will get on how I'm tilting. Wow, this is a big tilt. There's a bit of a slip there as well, as it's quite slippery and wet. But I've got to say the tyres are really good, they're gripping well. Ooh, the forest. That's a bit of a step there. Just look at the views there, guys. Amazing views.
Again, that's another way where you can drive it straight. You don't have to take the same line as me. Your vehicle will be fine.
Yep, my vehicle is fine. I think I bought a good vehicle. Alhamdulillah. And here we are. Oh, this track is beautiful. Just the views, guys. Park up there, camping with your son. So as you can see, a lot of trees have fallen and people have had to cut them off. Whenever you do things like that, when you cut wood, please leave it on the side. Do not take it home. It doesn't belong to you, it belongs to the landowner. Very easy to drive at the moment. I think the extreme bits were at the end, but just the views alone are enough. Does hill descent now does its job. Everything is now as per
for 5-10 minutes, just have a quick brew, and on your right hand side you'll see a sculpture of a fox, and that's what this track's known as. It's in Nigel Forest, but it's known as the Fox.
The Fox. Guys, I've heard of the Fox. We're going to be doing the Fox.
say it was a side light that was out or a brake light that was out?
It's both, mate, the driver's side, so the light's not on, and when you brake, the brake light doesn't come on either. It's just totally gone.
Okay, I'll just down here, I'll give it that tap and see if we can get it back on.
No problem, mate. This is going downhill. You probably will not see that.
Where the wheel can actually grab, so you're best off having your thumb on top of the steering wheel instead of inside it, just in case it grabs it. You don't want the steering wheel to whack onto your thumbs.
Some good advice there from Nigel. So again, the car's doing everything. Just going to speed up. Just keep Nigel. This is a very, very good track. I think it's called Fox Lane, or the Fox, or whatever Nigel said. Absolutely brilliant. So we're actually going downhill, believe it or not. And Nigel was telling me earlier on that this lane has to be driven in a specific way, as there's no passing. I can't remember where they said it was west to east. I think it was west to east.
Down here, I'm just coming up to it with rock step. Take it nice and gently down there, nice and slowly.
So I'm not actually doing anything, guys. It's the car's doing everything for me. Whoa, that slipped. Back goes it. This is brilliant. It would be wicked to come the other way as well, but unfortunately they recommend you not coming the other way. it's best to adhere to these rules so we can carry on enjoying these lanes. I know I keep emphasising this, but it's important because a lot of lanes that are near my area in West Midlands have been closed with TROs on them because of these reasons. Oh, this is brilliant. You can't see this on camera, but this is like, looks like it's unpassable. We had a bit of scratching there, but hopefully I'm okay with that. Just driving through this is brilliant. Even if this was just a tarmac road, the scenery is amazing. And I can see what Nigel means about the steering wheel, because this car is going left and right and steering so all over the place. So you have to really grip it.
So the box back there was one of the many sculptures. Look to your left-hand side now, you can see one of the others. And there's sculptures like that all the way around the Dalton 4x4 area. Just make a bit of fun for the kids and the family. And then on the right-hand side, through the trees, that's the Go 8 course. And again, a great course for families to go around and do a bit of fun. And do a green lady one day.
Yes, I can see the boy. He's like a good 100-foot drop. This is beautiful. I don't think words actually describe it. You need to be here to see this. Amazing. Some houses. And then back onto tarmac. That's the end of the lane. Here we go. Again, guys, it won't look much of a step, but it is quite a bit of a step. These are brilliant names. And Wales has some really good lanes as well. So does Shropshire, but a lot of the ones in Shropshire that I've had a look at, they've got TROs on them. Which means you can't drive them anymore. My insides are going. You guys don't understand how much left and right this goes. How bumpy this lane is. As the camera's only focusing straight, if you look left and right, obviously you guys can't see left and right, but the views are really, really good. It's a bit misty and foggy as well, so it would have been nice if it was a good day, but I think with the rain, it's made these lanes more challenging. And maybe if it hadn't rained, we would have been able to do that river crossing. I would have loved that. staying nice and steady because it's downhill. So just leave it to the car to do. Excellent. Hill descent. Wins again. We shall see later on how much damage on the scratches have been done, but 98%, 95% will be done on my magnetic plates, so that's not a bother. Hill descent, do its trick here again. We are going downhill, by the way, guys. That's a big one. Wow. That's quite leaning left and right continuously. Let's do a section on the rock. Some good sections on that road. Okay, so this looks like a good one. Go up and then down. Looks even challenging at the front. Now we are going uphill, guys. Because when your bonnet's up, you can't really see how tight you are. And then down. Looks like we're going on an incline again. Guys, the views on the left hand side of the valley, very nice. The view is absolutely stunning on the left hand side.
There's a rock there on the left hand side, so you need to keep right for that to avoid it.
Should have just driven over the rock, but I think it was a bit too high. Oh, look at this. No, we are very steep on this. So if we could do it a bit of a lean. Very carefully done by the descent. Controlled it well. Amazing experience, guys. I keep saying it, you're probably bored of listening to it, but it's an amazing experience. Green laning and off-roading is great fun. I was talking about cost when Nigel keeps talking. So the cost is you need a decent 4x4. So say for example for me it was a Discovery 4, so you're looking around 8,500 to 9,000 for a decent one, which has got good service history and everything. Fuel money, obviously that's just a full tank of fuel, whatever you've got, maybe two. Then you've got the maintenance. I would budget for maybe about $250 a month, if that. If all the major stuff is done like the engine, then all the other parts are quite reasonable. All you need to do is make sure you're able to do them yourself, or you go to a decent garage back home and give good prices. And then you need to join a few clubs. So the Green Lane Association is about £53 a year. Absolutely love that track.